Hello, dear viewer. I'm leesusss. Welcome to me, flying around with a bucket of lava. Sounds perfectly safe. Right, so, I've been doing some cogitating, that's thinking to you, on the problem of the manor. And I may have a solution. Well, I've got some possibles. And, yeah, so at some point we'll run through what's a definite no and what's a possible and what's maybe a solution. Well, we'll come back to that. But first of all, I need to start with something else. I need to make a carbon bee. A carbon bee, there we go. Carbon bees make, oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. They make coal. Why, you may be thinking yourself. Is that because coal? You need coal for your ender flames, and that's going to be the solution? Not really. As you saw there, very briefly, you don't get a lot of coal come out. By the way, a lot of these things aren't always the same as what you see online, much like many things, I guess. It says 5% drop here. I've seen 8% drop online. This is just secondary output from the carbon bees. I've got carbon combs as well. Oh, is that because carbon combs predict coal? No, they make carbon drops, and carbon drops become liquefacted coal, which is a great source of power, I seem to remember, but I can't turn it back into solid coal again, so I can't really do anything with it to use for this. So why the heck am I making a carbon bee? Well, okay, we'll come to that in a minute. There's a reason. There's a reason for you, don't worry. But first of all, let's actually go and make the bee. So I keep flicking through it, but essentially a spiteful princess and a Stanum drone. We've got loads of Stanum drones. I think I've got some spitefuls. I might be able to buy a spiteful, actually. Is that one of the ones that's in here? I've never done much with these. I'm going to have to go and buy through these at some point, just for the sake of it, I guess. There's no spiteful in here. No, apparently not. Where does the spiteful come from? Remind me. No, don't tell me about mana pools again. This is the heart of the problem in the first place. I thought I had a spiteful. Let's have a little looky in here, in my box of lovely bees. We don't want the queen if we possibly can avoid it. What we could do, I guess. Oh, there we go. There's a spiteful one right there. And I've got a couple of spiteful ones. Okay, we'll have one of those then. There we go. Got a couple of spare ones. And a Stanum. And we'll go and grab a Stanum from over here somewhere. There you go. There's a Stanum one. By the way, is this now set up? It is. Okay. Oh, sorry, hairdryer in the background. One of the children is drying his hair. We can come back to this. I was trying to... What I did with this section here is I'm trying to pump out. So these 4 hives here have got the general ones of things like plum bum and copper and various other ones in there. The ones that produce a lot of drones. And what I'm going to do is when these start to get to max and they start to fill up, and I've got too many drones here, excuse me, they're going to get pumped out into here. And then from here into the Tesseract, it's hardly worth a Tesseract. I'm only going to pump them over to here. A bit cheap, I probably should just use a pipe, an underground pipe, but never mind, it's not very far away. Tesseract to here, into the bee box, and up to the sacrificial altar. That isn't really... I'd forgotten I'd done that, actually. I've done that a while ago. Okay, never mind. Distracted, as usual. Let's go and pump these in the machine. Stick them in the machine. And combine them. Whether they want to or not. Also, in the meantime, I have also been, as the last episode, slowly churning floral princesses into Vasby princesses by sticking them in the mana pool, which is why the mana pool's slightly down, and why I'm sticking buckets of lava up there, and then shoving them in here to try and get the genes. And I've got a few extra genes so far. Not that many useful. No useful in the slightest. Well, I guess the humidity one could be at some point. Well, never mind. Possibly. And trying to get the Vasby thing out. But it's like Britannia one. We have to wait. You're just going to have to wait, okay? Just the way it is. Carbon Queen, though. Let's have a look at the Carbon Queen and see what the stats say over here. Longer lifespan. Fast. Flowers. Okay, that's fine. Oh, three fertility. Good. So we can make some more of these ladies, which is nice. It's all generally fairly good. Said child who was having his hair dried is now getting shouted at. There we go. let's go and he needs to go to bed. Perfectly normal for this house. Perfectly normal. Now this is the one where I need a spare hive, really. Oh, it's done it again. It has done it again. This is one of the ones where I'm trying to make more extra floral floral princesses. And I've done it again. The same thing I did last time. And I've filled it up with other stuff. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. She's like waiting in the wings somewhere. Like there's like a buffer somewhere. Well, that's not so bad. Okay. That didn't go as badly as I thought it did. I thought she'd actually vanished. That didn't happen last time, did it? Well, maybe it did. No, are these the same as those ones? No, she's still an imperfect floral princess. And I think this is the one where I'm actually trying to make I don't have a perfect floral princess, I think, at the moment. I don't think I do. This is one where I'm actually just trying to make her perfect because I'm worried about running out of drones. So we'll set her into running again. There we go. And we'll put the spares, not the Carbon Queen. We'll put the spares into the bin of doom. And over here is one that I've got running where I'm just trying to make floral princesses. Actually, should we go ahead and stick her in the machine now and see if she becomes something amazing? We'll take the Ulrich one out for now. Is what we'll do. Oh damn! Right. Okay. 1 second. Let's store these. This is not part of my plan. Not part of my plan at all. But never mind. What am I doing? What am I doing? Get that out of there. Let's take the Ulrich Queen out briefly. We'll leave you running for a bit, madam. She seems happy. Wow, that was quick. Carbon comb. Ulrich Queen, you can just sit in here for a while, I think. Your Majesty. Chuck it in there. There we go. Right. So what I've been doing... Oh, have we actually got enough anymore? Haven't quite got enough anymore. That's annoying. In that case, what we can do is... Let's jiggle the mana around a little bit. So that's now taking from a tablet. So if I put the tablet on here... I should suck the mana out of the tablet. Close the door to get out of the background noise. Hair drying and shouting and goodness knows whatever else. And we'll chuck her in. I said, we'll chuck her in. Ta-da! Let's have it back in there again. Good stuff. And that's why I've got both of these things now directed at this, and I'm chucking the occasional bucket of lava in here. So let's see if we can capture this on camera. The final capture of the Vasby species. Chances of it happening, I wouldn't hold your breath. No, I really wouldn't hold your breath. He says holding his breath. Oh, for God's sake. But I mean, territories and things, that's not even really a feature, I don't think, in the game very much for it to be important. Right, okay, what was I doing? Carbon bees. Right, come back in the morning. Right, so the Carbon Queen has been working away quite hard. We've got some carbon combs, and we've got 4 pieces of coal already. Great, I'm glad they're not nuggets. I was worried about that, whether they'd be nuggets or not. But don't mind, they're not. I thought she's not produced any drones yet. Maybe she's got no fertility, but she has got a long life cycle. So it might take a while to get some more of those, but that is fine. That is fine. I'm more interested in the coal than anything else. So the question is, of course you're asking, why am I making the coal at such a low rate? It's not going to be any use particularly for the thing. Well, okay, well, so here's the options that I've come up with of how to make enough mana. One of those I mentioned in the other episode. Let me stick my jetpack in here, by the way, while we're talking, which is charcoal. Now, I said before in the previous episode that charcoal is no damn good because you can't put charcoal on an ender flame to make it into mana. That's not entirely true, as in, it's not true. It might have been true in a previous version, but it isn't true in this one. You can put charcoal on the ender flames to make mana. That's good. And where we get the charcoal from? Well, of course, we have a gigaton of wood over here. Is probably what we've got. All that lot in there, and this lot in here, and there's load in here, and everything else. It's just tons, which is great because it's coming from the farm here, which is doing a great job. That was the whole purpose of the farm. However, I'm not really making. I mean, look in here. Oh my god. I've got over 100 of these things in here, casings in here. No matter how many hives I make, I'm never going to make that many hives. Yeah, I haven't done so many recently, but even if I do more, I'm never going to do that many, am I? And I need the wood. I need the wood going through here. At least half the wood needs to go through here to make the frames for the system over here. That's fine. So we need, but the rest of it, I think we can redirect away from this into making it charcoal. And the best way to make it into charcoal, well, there's two methods. There's the free method, which is to use a coke oven. A coke oven is part of the railcraft system here. So there we go. And coke oven's quite simple to make. Sand and bricks. They're a multi-block structure. It's like 27 blocks or something like that. It's quite simple. The only downside is that although the charcoal, the wood becomes charcoal for free, it takes a long time. It takes about 2.5 minutes to make, real minutes, to turn a log of wood into a piece of charcoal. And it's free because the pardon me, the spiders. It's the spidery bees over here, isn't it? It's the idea is that the output of the more volatile materials from the wood becoming charcoal is used, or the coal becoming coke, which is the other use for the coke oven, is that's used to power the furnace, power the thing. They don't need any fuel for it, which is a thing in real life, sort of, not quite, but that's the idea. Problem is that the ender flames will use up a piece of charcoal in about a minute. You don't get a huge amount of mana out of it, and you can see the imbalance. So I can make lots of coke ovens. I could put them under here, in the production. It's not really a good choice. Of course, there's the other method, which my youngest pointed out to me the other day, which is that you could just use the charcoal to make more charcoal. So you have a furnace with a pipe system feeding the charcoal back in. So as you make charcoal, it isn't a 1-for-1 ratio. You don't use one piece of charcoal to make one piece of charcoal. One piece of charcoal can make at least 4 more pieces. So you keep... Excuse me, sorry. I have a drink. I've been talking all day, as I usually am, and I come home and I talk to you lot. Makes my throat very dry. Anyway. Sorry about that. Anyway, so that's... I could do that as well. So it's a possibility. But it's only a possibility. I don't think it's really a solution, necessarily. What about lava? We've been using lava a lot recently. And of course I can make lava for free. Free! Inside, well, not free, but using the sunshine to make lava over there. But of course there's a better way of making lava. Not that I initially realised it. But there is. Over here, we have simmering combs. Now I have a stupid amount of simmering combs. They're made by a lot of the hellbees. And I have a barrel over there full, and this is completely full to the point we're starting to overflow here. I've forgotten about the skystone bees I'd made, by the way, as well. Those skystone blocks. I did that at some point, but I've forgotten about it. Anyway, I've got gigatons of these things. They're ridiculous. And why are they so good? Well, one of the outputs I didn't realise was actually useful in some ways. Some of the outputs, I look at them and I go, well, is that any good? Pff, don't know. No idea. But if I put this in here, simmering combs in here, what have I got in here? Blaze powder. Nice. Which bee was that from? I don't know which comb I process now. Oh, yes I do actually. Okay. Aha! Phosphor. Phosphor, a very active material, you're probably aware. And why is it good? Well, if you put phosphor in a squeezer with some cobble, you get lava. And in fact, 2 phosphor with a bit of cobble will give you more than 1.5 buckets of lava. Wow, you might be thinking, that's brilliant. I mean, I might do that just for the sake of having a big tank of lava. That sounds fun. Why not do that? Well, the negative there, unfortunately, is these stupid flowers. Because you could maybe make huge amounts of... Well, I can make huge amounts of lava very easily. But the trouble is, these things, every time they get... He's used up the lava. He's now going through cooldown. This one's used it a little bit as well. It's going to take like 6 minutes for this to cool down and be able to use more lava. Remember I had the gate on top, the floodgate on top, and it kept pumping it out. It wasn't really doing anything because it was just using it up for no purpose. So that isn't really a solution either. So about that, another interruption. I decided to wait until morning to come back. So, what is the possible answer then? I think it's this little sausage here. The gourmandness. And appropriate enough calling it a little sausage because it eats food. It eats food. Any sort of food. And turns it into mana. And in fact, the more filling the food is, the more mana you get out of it. And what sort of food could we give it? Well, I can think of one very straightforward, which is bread. We could just take the huge amounts, because all this, alongside the wood that's in here, that's not really doing anything. What about all this lot? What is it actually being used for? Nothing really. It's a waste of time. It's not going anywhere, is it? So, and right now I'm actually putting it into capsules because there's no room in here. These are about a bucket's worth of oil each time. I'm never going to use all that. Never. It's never going to get used up. So what do I do it for? Well, instead of turning the wheat into seeds, we could just, in fact, we just turn this off now, actually, I think. Turn this off now? Store it in there? No, store it in here. There we go. No, that just won't make it into seeds. That's not right. There we go. How do we put it? Stop pumping it out. No, actually, no. We'll do this. We'll do this, and that way the last little bit will turn into seeds. But once this is full, we'll just take the recipe out. Actually, there you go. Recipe's gone. It's just going to store it in there now. There we go. We could turn that into bread and put that on the gourmandness. Now, gourmandness have got one downside. Just one, really. By the way, while I'm here, I'm going to do this while I'm waiting, because I'm sick of you lot. I'm putting combs in there. I've got a spare system over here. So you lot are going in there. I've got the two outputs for the milky and the wheaten. There we go. Just prime the barrels so they've got the right things in them. There we go. And we'll hand these in. I'm still trying to work my way through these damn quests. For the breeding ones. That one is going to take forever, which is why I'm putting it in here, because it's then automated. It will just chunk away while I'm doing other stuff. Won't it really? Good stuff. Anyway, so I think the gourmandness is the answer. Now there's one downside to the gourmandness, which is that it's a greedy little so-and-so. And if you keep giving it food, it will keep on using it and turning it into mana. So you've got to portion the food out. However, I have a solution to that. A solution what I didn't come up with myself, but copied off of Reddit. So that's good. But the first thing is to make a gourmandness. And how do you make one? You may ask, Precious. Well, it's quite simple, really. Well, it's not actually quite simple at all. You use runes. So first of all, forget this for now. We need to make these runes. These are mana runes from Britannia, and they are made on a runic altar. So let's make a runic altar first. Fairly simple. There we go. Uses a mana pearl or a mana diamond. In fact, you know, it's actually easier for us to get diamonds than it is mana pearls. Mana pearls are made from ender pearls, by the way, which I don't really have a source of right now, so we're going to take a diamond. Oh my god, I've only got 28 of them. Shocking. And we're going to take some stone, which is up here already, some living rock. There we go, it was like that, wasn't it? Oh, okay, we'll dig up some more living rock, shall we? I do like this one. I like the animation on this, on the runic altar. If you watched any of my previous casual play of, I didn't pick enough stone. Casual play of regrowth. You've have seen how this one works already, but it might not be exactly the same. It isn't necessarily. Is it like that? Or is it the other way up, like that? That probably makes more sense, doesn't it, really? No. Oh, you silly fool. There we go. Get a mana diamond. Was that way up, wasn't it? There we go, runic altar. And this is a focal point for mana as well. So right now we've got these guys facing it. Pools. We need to feed mana into this to make things. Where should we put it? Where should we stuff it? Let's put it here. I like that. I like the little floaty cubes on top. Right then, so we want to make. Let's go back to the Gormerinus again. We want to make. There's different levels of runes. There's level 1 runes, level 2 runes, and level 3 runes, and they're all made from each other. Let's start with the easy one, which is the rune of fire. Now, fire runes are generally made from a bit of steel, mana steel, which is just iron, that's in the mana pool, and some like-minded materials. So fiery, you've got the stuff from the nether. I've probably got some nether bricks already in here, haven't I? There we go, there's a nether brick. There's a nether brick. Nether wart. Where am I keeping the nether wart? Not sure. I've got some gunpowder up there already. What was the other thing I needed? A bit of iron. We'll take a few pieces of iron up there because iron's needed quite a lot. There we go. Needed quite a lot in these recipes. Actually, before we go any higher, let us go and see if I'm storing nether wart. I know I've got some in the nether. But you think I'm probably storing some in here as well? There we go, there's some. Now, I'm not going to put too much investment into recipes, having all the components for the recipes up there, because I'm hopefully not making too many runes. This is not about Britannia. Britannia is just a means to an end here, really. So what we do, the materials you need, you just stick them, and they rotate around the centre. Now we want one gunpowder, and we want some magic powder, whatever it was there. What do you call it again? Mana powder, which is just made from gunpowder chucked in the thing. Not quite the recipe I'm used to, but that's fine. And mana steel as well, which means one of these. I'd forgotten I made that noise. Scared myself for a second. No. Point out that thing. Where's the cursor? There it is. There we go. The only negative to this really is that these guys aren't really producing any. What am I missing here? Am I missing something? Actually, I haven't got any mana coming in yet. What am I doing wrong here? I guess I haven't got the mana coming in. That's part of the problem. So normally I've got a production system feeding these spreaders, such as, for example, the hydrangeas, and we know the problem with those. So right now we've got no mana coming in. So why don't we stick, as these aren't quite full yet, let's go and stick some bees. Spare bees in the sacrificial box here. Excuse me. And we'll go and get some lava from here. Put that up there as well. It's going to take a while because I haven't really got a reliable production source for mana going on here, but hopefully this will get it going. Streams are now coming through. There we go. So it's if you look to the right of the cross now, you can see it's building up a full circle on that rune that we're making, the fire rune there. And what we do at the end, is ready, is you chuck on a bit of living rock. I've got some there already, look. When it's full. Shouldn't take too long. This is a level 1 rune. It's fairly easy to make. So what do we do after this one? Well, I won't put you through all this, but I'll just give you an idea of what's going on. Next, I need to make a rune of summer. This is a second level rune, and a second level rune is made of two of the basic ones: a rune of earth and a rune of air. And the critical one I want you to see here is the rune of earth. Rune of earth is made from mana powder, mana steel. We know that. Some stone, coloured stone. It used to be coloured stone. I think any stone will do. Anyway, a mushroom and a block of coal. And now, of course, now you know why I need the coal. Come on, do it. Oh, I've got a bit of glitch there. That lightning should look better than that. There we go. 2 runes of fire, so we're on the way there. So there you go. So that's why I'm trying to get the coal, because I've got to have coal to make the runes of earth before I can make the next part there. Make the rune of earth for me to make the Gormoryllis to make myself enough mana. That's why I'm after the coal here. It's a frustrating situation. And in fact, I looked at other ways of making coal, and there aren't any. I probably did a search in the previous episode, didn't I, really? But I can't make coal any other way. It's not like you can throw things in the alchemical catalyst pool and, you know, like I made slime balls switch between cactus and slime, and also to change the tree saplings of different sorts. But you can't do it with coal. There's no other way of making coal, which is bizarre. The only other way of actually doing it is, you'll find this funny. I'm sure you will. Making coal is to make coal essence. So coal essence plants are magical plants that produce different essences on top, like diamond essence, coal essence, copper essence, and you combine the essences together to make ores from those materials. So you can make coal essence. To make coal essence, you need to have essence seeds. You know where you get essence seeds from? You get them from breaking grass. Yes, grass. That green stuff that we don't have any of. Anyway, there you go. I'm going to break for a bit. I'm going to make some more runes, and I'll bring you back to show you how we're going to make this Gormoryllis work without eating all of our food in one go.